Creating initial design ideas. You may be wondering where to start. The first task you've been asked to complete within this section is to create a mind map of design ideas. Before you complete this, I would suggest looking back at your design brief first, as well as looking back over at any other completed research that you have done. It is really important to remind yourself of the design brief. So the design brief was given at the beginning of the project. We know that the design brief has asked us to create a product inspired by sea life. This should be our main starting point. While being inspired by sea life, we know we need to create a textiles product. This could be made from scratch or an existing product that's upcycled. For example, in the first picture, you can see a beautiful embellishment using sea life as inspiration. The embellishments include buttons, beads, and lots of embroidery threads. This embellishment could be added to any existing product, like a canvas bag, a purse, a pencil case, a fabric book or diary cover, or any other textile product that you can think of. The second image shows the shell motif added to a handbag. You could use a plique or embroidery stitches to add this decoration to a product, for example. The third image shows detailed embellishment of a corset or bodice, clearly inspired by shells again. Having your mood board and the design brief clearly in your mind, now think of as many different possible products that you may like to design for this project. Here you can note down what it is that you'd like to make. Is it an existing product or are you making it from scratch? And what techniques you're planning to use. Now you're ready to start designing. Here are my top tips for creating design ideas. You will need to present more than one idea that meets the brief. Start with freehand pencil sketches, making sure that they are clear and as neat as you can. Add colour in any medium you're happy with, like pencils or pens, and annotate. Add notes to help explain what it is and why it's a good idea. You could mention the materials or fabrics you plan to use, any colour combinations or patterns, and what they are inspired by, as well as any construction or decorative techniques you plan to use. Here are a range of design idea pages to help inspire you in terms of presentation. Although remember, your theme will be based on sea life. You will notice here that as well as sketches, there are enlargements or specific details and notes to help explain the design ideas. This person's brief was to make an educational toy based for a very young child. You can see a large range of different products. This person has decided to present their ideas in a very formal manner. As this person has decided to make a child's dress, the style and structure of the dress hasn't changed, but the decorative motif on top of the dress has. You can see this person is focusing on the decoration to be added onto the garment. This could possibly be an existing product in your case. Presentation here is a lot less formal, a little bit more arty and more expressive. They've used the colours in the background as a visual indicator of the colour themes for this project. As well as experimenting with different design ideas for the pattern, they've also included annotations to help explain their ideas. On this example, where they've decided to explore the theme of peacocks and peacock patterns, they've included fabric samples within their design ideas. This person is exploring patterns and designs rather than a variety of different products. This might be a useful method of working for you, depending on what your end product is going to be. For example, if you're going to be focusing on adding embellishment to an existing product, then the design aspect and creating the design idea aspect is going to be really important to you. Please remember though, even though you might be headed in a particular direction and have an idea of what your product is going to be, this may change in the development stage. Remember though, it's absolutely fine to change your ideas at the development stage. This is quite normal in a design and make journey. So remember my top tips. Always refer back to the design brief, making sure each one does meet the design brief criteria. Start with freehand pencil sketches. Make them nice and clear. Add colour. Use any medium that you would like to use. And don't forget, annotate your design ideas. This is vital to help explain your design ideas to other people.